Hey everyone, it's Emily here, and welcome to day 6 of Tag Week. Today I'm doing the poetry tag. I was tagged by Rhianna over at the little library, and she actually created this tag. Now, I'm gonna admit that I don't know much about poetry. I just never, I appreciate it a lot, but I don't really know much about it, and I don't really write much of it. But I really wanted to support her in creating this tag, so here we go. But it's only 3 questions, so hopefully he'll be okay. So the first question is, who is your favorite poet and why? So again, I don't really know much about poetry, but I remember back in college, I had to take this one literature class, and my professor was really awesome. I had him for a couple classes, and I almost wish I was an English major so I could have had more of his classes because he was really awesome. Um, but I remember with like all the different kinds of art forms that we had to study in his class. Well, actually, in multiple classes I had with him. It was different forms of artwork that I didn't understand. He really helped me to understand them more and not just appreciate them, and it was really cool. And I remember in his literature class, we had this big book, I have it still, this literature anthology, and it has like tons of poems and short stories and plays. I think there's even a couple novels in here, and it's really awesome. I still have all of my little tags and notes in here. And one of the poets that we studied was John Donne, and I just remember I really connected to him. The second question is, do you write much poetry? And if you do, how much and how often? How many have you written? I have not. I think maybe in high school, I kind of tried to be deep and cool and tried to write some poetry, but beyond that, no, I'm a really bad poet. And the third question is to write a poem about something you're passionate about and read it out loud. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna write a poem because I put too much pressure on myself to try and make it really good, and I know it's not gonna be really good. And sorry, this is really shaky. I'm iPadding it because I learned that filming with a broken knee is more complicated than you think, and so I'm just iPadding it. And so yeah, so instead I'm gonna read a poem by John Donne because I remember I had connected with him a lot. So here we go. This is his 14. This is Holy Sonnet 14. So I have my book here. Batter my heart, three-person God, for you as yet knock, breathe, shine, and seek to mend, that I may rise and stand, o'erthrow me and bend, your force to break, blow, burn, and make me new. I, like an usurped town to another due, labor to admit you, but oh, to no end. Reason, your victory in me should defend, but it is captive and proves weak or untrue. Yet I dearly love you, and would be loved fain, but I am betrothed unto your enemy. Divorce me, untie or break that knot again, take me to you, imprison me, for I, except you enthrall me, never shall be free, nor ever chase, except you ravish me. So, that was one of my favorites by John Donne. So, yeah, I now tag, I'm going to tag Sarah Ann Hayes over at Sarah Ann Reads, and I don't really know if you know much about poetry either, but you can do the tag. And anyone else who likes and appreciates and knows poetry, feel free to do this tag. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.